Hi guys, it's Chantel Kelly, of course. And I wanted to go live, but I didn't want to make a mistake. So I decided to record this in advance. Today I was brought a message after I heard a cute story about a child who simply didn't understand why breaking something seemingly unimportant meant so much to their mother. So she goes to school and she says, I broke my mother's vase today. And I don't know why my mom got so upset. It was old, it was dusty, it had been there for ages. And afterwards, she was just crying about my grandfather. Well, I think you and I both know what that means. She had inadvertently broken her own grandfather's urn and did not have a single clue about it. But as I sat there thinking about the gravity of what this mother must be feeling, God was giving me some other images in my mind. And it's a little bit different if you don't think of it through spiritual eyes. But I will tell it to you. So imagine that you have a room filled with all of the ashes of your closest relatives. Let's say you're older, let's say most of the people you love around you have passed away. Your older generation has always passed away. And you have a memorial for each person, for each urn in that room. And here, I wrote this down, so I'll read it to you. You have a room filled with these urns, right? And you go in there, and it's not a place of sadness or grief, but a place where you have history that you did right. So let's say it's a place where you get to think about all the ways you did to exhort your family member or your close friend into learning about Jesus. Exhort them into their relationship with Jesus. Exhort them into salvation with Jesus. How often did you do that? How often was that your priority when you were talking with that person, speaking about that person, or doing things with that person? Were you thinking about their eternal resting place? Or were you bickering, arguing about something, praising things other than Jesus when he deserves full praise? He's the one on the throne. He's our king. So how much did we do to exhort them? We'll see. We'll go in there and we'll be able to say we did exhort them for their salvation. We encouraged them into salvation with Christ. We'll think about all the wonderful memories we shared with them. Moments in which you made that person feel valued or loved or like they mattered. Your life is like a book. How will your story be read when your spirit has left its earthly home? When we go to the Father, when we inevitably die, when we have left our earthly vessel, our spirit never dies. We're going to the Lord. Are we going to be able to say that we were faithful in the people that He placed in our lives? Our neighbors? The people we run into? Were we faithful? Were we a good servant? So you can imagine this room of all of the people of your life, really. And you can now, before it's too late, you can start exhorting each one of them, making special memories and moments with them, telling them about Jesus, telling them about the only hope in this world that leads to anything. Salvation, eternal life. How could we leave that out? So I normally don't get on any type of public platform and share these things, but I encourage you to do so. Even if it might be scary, even if it's not perfect, when the Lord is sharing with you a way to start working on your problems, a way to not worry about your loved ones dying, a way to not live in guilt and fear of death, it is time for you to reclaim what Jesus has already given you. And if you haven't done that yet, accept Him. He will do wonders through you if you are a willing and ready vessel. I love you guys. God bless you.